Hey everyone, Lauren from A Girl and Her Wool here. So today I'm going to be going through some exciting craft journal sticker kit updates. So I have the new June kits as well as some brand new, the June designs, themes, and I have new kits to show you as well, kind of just in general. So I'm excited to show you it. If you found these sticker kits or me through the Crazy Sock Lady podcast who showed the stickers recently, welcome, hello, I am Lauren, and I'm so glad that there was really great feedback on the stickers and excitement around them. So every month I come out with 2 new themes for the month, and they're seasonal, so these will be spring, summery colors. And every once in a while I come up with just brand new designs in general, and so that's what I did this month. So I'm going to flip the camera around, show you guys what's going on, and then I'm going to flip through my journal. I'm not going to be updating anything with you guys in this video. I've kind of done it all already, so I'm just going to kind of flip through and show you both how to use the new kits and kind of what I've used so far, so you can kind of see these stickers in action. Alright, so let's get to it. So I have mine here. So I'm going to show you guys the new stickers first, and then we'll look at some of them in action. So as I kind of mentioned in the intro, I typically have 2 themes of stickers per month that I offer the various kits in, and you can use them any time of the year. If you like one kit, you can definitely just stick to that one kit, and I'll show you how you can do that. But I like coming out with the new designs. I like the seasonal piece of it. I like how it just makes my journal so colorful. So anyway, let me just kind of get into it. So for kit number 1 for June, I'm calling it the Spring Florals kit, I believe. And that's one thing I'm also going to do at the end that I forgot to mention in the intro. I'm going to show you guys how the listings are kind of changing on my website a little bit, just to kind of make things a little bit, I think, easier. But I would love your feedback, but we'll kind of talk about that at the end. So here is the first June kit. So you can see really pretty floral design, and it has that muted sage green on it, which is what I used for the main kind of contrast color for these. So this is June kit 1. And then, of course, as always, we have the project highlight page, which has not changed. And if you are new, I will say I kind of fade part of it out, so you can use this project highlight label over it, but you can also just write in your project name if you want to. And of course, use as many or as little of the scripts as possible as you want. And then to match, we have the strips and the labels. So that is kit 1. Again, just really kind of springy, definitely getting into summer with some of those bright colors. And then, like I said before, you can use these any month of the year. So I also have the matching header. So if you want to just pick up these for June, July, and August, you love this for summer, you can grab this and then just grab a couple of these, ignore the June, and then just pull the months from this page. I will show you guys the new kits at the end, so I'll show you the second kind of theme for June. So this is the second theme for June, so you can kind of see it's still bright, and then here it is zoomed in. So really pretty kind of geometric type design, which is really pretty. And I pulled out kind of, I don't have so much red, it's definitely like not a fire engine red, it's a more muted kind of orangey red. That's really pretty. And then of course we have the project highlight page, the strips, and the labels. So really fun, super summery, and not crazy, but really summery and colorful. And then of course the month headers as well. So if you really like this design, you can use it for any month that you want. Okay, so those are the 2 new themes for this month, and then the 2 new kits. So you guys know I've been working on the Caledenia shawl, which is the mystery knit along going on with Amber O'Brien, and the last clue drops this Friday. I've actually finished the shawl already. I was able to get a sneak peek into it and knit kind of ahead of schedule, so that way I could show the pictures. And so while I was working on it, I was like, I need a specific mystery knit along kit for the shop. Like, I was using the Project Highlight one, but I thought it would be so fun to have one for a mystery knit along. So this is it for the June 1 Spring Florals kit, and I'm trying to zoom in so you can really see it. It is very similar to the Project Highlight kit. I did make some changes, or the Project Highlight kit, yeah. I did make some changes to it. So what you'll see here is there are strips for clues 1 through 5. I feel like most mystery knit-alongs have like 3 to 5 clues, like 4, 5 clues. So each one has the clue, and then it has a spot for the date. So you could set this up beforehand, and that way you know exactly when all the clues will drop. Or you can set it up as you go along and just put the date in as you start it or finish it, or whatever you want. I didn't talk about this with the Project Highlight, but I have before. I like these bigger boxes, and I'll show you how I'm using them. I like to put the pattern and designer in them, and then the yarn that I'm using. And then you have the same words along the side. I took a few out from the Project Highlight page, and you can see I actually have deadline in here twice. I just caught that while I was putting up all the listings, so I will change it. So if you do order it now, you won't get the double deadline. You'll get something new in there, and I think I know what it's going to be, but just in case, I'm not going to mention it, but you won't have 2 deadline stickers. Again, I took some out and was rearranging to get this all to like fit nicely, so I didn't realize that I didn't delete one of them. So anyway, that is the MKAL kit for the June 1 kit. And then for the other theme, the Red Stars kit, I have it here too. So again, the way I have this is the strip is faded, so you can use the MKAL sticker, you don't have to, and you can also just write in what it is on there. I did write MKAL mystery knit along. I know that there could be mystery make alongs or crochet alongs. Again, you don't have to use that. You can write whatever you want in here. I don't want anyone to feel like they can't use it because they don't knit, but it does kind of work out, so you can do whatever you want. That's the whole point of these. And I will have these in all of the current themes. So if you like the May kits, April kits, I will have these available in all of them. If you don't see them yet, they'll be up soon. I'm kind of getting them all in there. And then if you don't see something and you want to just message me to get me to focus on that theme, I can do that. So check that out, of course. And then the other one I did, I know things are starting to open up. And I know that even during the pandemic and everything, there have been a lot of virtual festivals, but as things open up and festivals kind of start to happen in person, or even just having them online, I decided to make a festival kit. So this is one that you can really make your own. Again, I'm going to try and show it up close here so you can kind of see what it is. Again, this is the June 1 kit. But the idea here, and I'll show you how you can like kind of mix and match it with the, you know, if you're doing it in person or not. But what the strips say is vendors to see and location. I thought that was really fun if you want to kind of look ahead of a festival and know who you want to go see. And if you don't want to carry your journal around with you at a festival, you could always just take a picture of the page, but at least then you have it somewhere, even as the memory as well, just to look back on for the vendors you saw. Maybe you go to the same festivals every year, and next year you want to know which ones you got to and didn't get to. And I thought the location was a great idea for where they are. My mom and I went to a festival and totally missed a barn, and if we had written down the vendors and where they were, I don't think we would have missed that. The second one says projects to shop for and yarn ideas. So I know a lot of people go into festivals knowing, oh, I want to get a sweater quantity for this project or a shawl kit for that project. And then maybe as you go through the vendors, you might have ideas, or at least you know, okay, I want a sweater's quantity of, you know, navy, wool, or something like that. You can kind of write that down. And again, taking this kind of virtually, a lot of the vendors, you could put the Zoom that they'll be on. Sometimes vendors do Instagram lives or YouTube lives, so you can write all of that down. And again, same idea with projects to shop for. We all can still shop online. Classes, time and location, so any classes you might be taking, and then kind of from the memories point of view, any purchases you made and the vendor you bought it from, and any memories you want to kind of write down and remember. So I thought this would be a great idea if you're a planner. You can use some of these like planning ones, or if you really want to more focus on the memories, you can just kind of remember all the things. The text that you get on the side is date, location, hotel, food, travel buddies, yarn bought, purchases, memories, and meetups. So if you don't want to use the strips and you want to just use memories with, if you want to just use the words kind of on one of these labels, if you are new and haven't seen these, I use these as backdrops for the words, or for labels if I want to mark a date that I'm taking notes on. You'll kind of see that when I show you my journal. And then if there are any meetups, so like at Rhinebeck, they have like the Ravelry meetup or the podcaster meetup. Again, any purchases, you know, you can write down the yarn you bought, but of course we all make purchases that aren't necessarily yarn, you know, who you went with, and all that kind of thing. Again, use as much or as little as you want, but as we start traveling, I thought having a festival one was a great idea. And of course I have it for the other theme as well, and again, I will have these in all of the different themes. If they're not all up yet, they will be up soon. But the June kits are all up in all the pages. So that's everything that is new, and I'm gonna flip through my book here a little bit just to show you guys everything since. Make sure you go through older videos if you want to see kind of older things, but I wanted to just give you guys a little flip through of what I've done since you last saw it. So this is my April page, and if you are new, I've been using 2 pages for kind of each project, each month, and it's been working well. So I used the month kit, and then I grabbed some of the extra strips to kind of make the whole page look complete. So you can see I had kind of some goals for this month. I had whips, and I've actually finished 2 projects. So I finished the Caledania shawl as well as the Oink Pigment socks. The Modulancho is still a whip. And then I go through the notes and I just make notes on all my different goals. So again, I finished the Caledania shawl, finished the Oink Pigment socks. I still haven't done much charity knitting, but I am going to be doing a live stream this Sunday, May 2nd at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and I'm going to talk a little bit about projects that I'm planning for that. And then I did do a little bit more blogging, so my blog is at agirlandherwool.com, and fave packs are all ready to go. So if you haven't seen, I'm doing favorite packs with various yarn kits in my shop in honor of my birthday month. So I will be having a shop update for yarn next Friday, May 7th, and it's at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and so those kits will be going live. I recommend checking out the day in the life that I did recently. I talk more about it, as well as just follow me on Instagram at agirlandherwool if you want more details on that. So that's kind of my April month kit. Okay, and this page is the mystery knit along kit that I just showed you guys. So I have things blocked out in case you don't really want, I don't have a picture of the mystery knit along, but if you don't even want to see words written about it, I have it blocked off. I'll lift it up in a second, but here's kind of your warning. So here's the mystery knit along. Again, I used the mystery knit along kit, and then I wrote in the name, and then using kind of the extra strips kit, which is blocking down here, I used one of those to just kind of make the whole page complete. Again, I use these bigger boxes where I write in the pattern designer, the yarn. I put the needle there just because there were so many colors I couldn't fit them in there. So I have my colorways, contrast colors 1, 2, 3, and 4. I wrote my gauge in, my deadline. So I wanted to finish this by the time Clue 5 drops so that the shawl is all blocked and ready to go. It's made for sample my cast on date and my cast off date. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the rest of the pages now so you can kind of see how the rest of it went. So again, I put in the clues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I put the dates that the clues dropped. I actually started them way earlier, but I thought it would be nice to see kind of how the clues dropped. And I just kind of wrote in little thoughts that I had after each clue. I usually put my modifications down at the bottom, but I just stuck it in here, had some white space, and it fit there. So the only modification I made to the shawl was I didn't change needle sizes. So if you know what I'm talking about, you do change needle sizes during the shawl. So that's the mystery knit along kit, which I thought would work really well. Again, it looks a lot like the project highlight kits, but you just get kind of those clues built in there, which I thought was really fun. And then the next one, which is just a regular project highlight page, this is my modulancho, which I'm still working on and I haven't taken any notes on. I haven't done any modifications yet, but what I do on these, and I can show you on a different one. But you can see from like this one, I use the labels as date headers, and then that's when I kind of take my notes on it. So if you are wondering how you can use the labels, that's how I use it. But then I'll also use them as backup for the text sometimes, like so for those. So again, I'm covering up some of these, but this is my 2021 goals kit. So you can see I use the labels to kind of do my theme and my word, but then I used it as backdrops for some of the text. So I did it for all the months down this page, and I just don't want to show all of them, but you can even see November and December there too. And I have not yet set up May yet, so if you haven't grabbed a May kit, you certainly can. I would try to release them early just so you have time to get them before the month starts, but I need to set up my May sheet. But again, just kind of flipping through, and I could flip through all the pages. I have a Q2 goals page, my March page, again that project highlight I showed you, February. It just makes it really fun to flip through, really colorful and everything. So I hope you guys are enjoying them. So again, everything's up. The other thing I wanted to talk about is how the listings are. So I'm going to flip it around, show that to you guys on the computer, and that will be it for this video. So all of this is available again at agirlandherwool.com. I will link to the sticker kits down below. So let me know what you think of the June designs, which one you are leaning towards getting, and if you feel so inclined to let me know other things you are looking for these kits, definitely let me know. Hey everyone, so I am here on the shop page of agirlandherwool.com. So if you're on the home page, you would just go to shop and then shop, and then you can see the craft journal sticker kits. And then I do have them in 8.5 by 11. If you wanted to do this on computer paper or scrapbook paper, something like that, if you are interested in 8.5 by 11, let me know. They haven't been selling, so I haven't been creating. You can see there's a lot fewer of them, but if there are ones you're looking for in 8.5 by 11, I can always get that up. So let me know. And then otherwise I'm using the 5.5 by 8, which is an A5 size, which is the size of the notebook. I'll also have the notebook linked below if you're interested in getting the same one. I didn't show this, but it also has a pocket in the back where you can kind of keep your stickers if you want to. Okay, but anyway, if we go to 5.5 by 8 inch and you scroll down, the way that I have had my listings is everything is pretty much separate. So looking at the May kits, you have the full set, which you get one of the month kit, the project highlight, the labels, and the strips that I showed you guys. So those 4 sheets, or you can pick up everything individually. And I've done that with all of the pages. I also have these text pages as well. So definitely go through and see everything. What I've decided to do is, you can see I kind of have gotten away from calling it the full set, and instead I have June 1 spring flower kits. So if you go in there, you can see again the 4 kits that come in the full set. But then now, instead of just having this be a listing for the full set, it's actually a listing for everything. So you can choose to get the full set, or you can kind of pick and choose which page you want. And this is where you'll find the festival kits and the mystery knit along kits. So what I'm thinking of doing is having, basically when you're on this page, one listing for each theme. So the red star kits, the spring flower kits, the barnyard florals. This is the coral and navy kits. And instead of having all of these separate listings. I think makes sense that way. You know, you like this design, you can go in and get everything all you want versus scrolling through everything. However, it means that unless you knew that the festival kit existed, you wouldn't necessarily see it. So that's kind of the pros and cons of doing it both ways. I'm not going to remove any listings that currently exist because I don't know if people have them in their cart. So all of these listings are going to stay. But for all of the June themed kits, you would go to one of these two listings to get them all. I hope that makes sense. I'm also going to, so you can see here, this was the full set listing and I've already gone in and changed it. I'm going to be doing that with all of the themes. I just haven't necessarily gotten to all of them yet. So just wanted to put that out there. If you're looking to find them, that's where they are. I think because the festival and the MKAL kits are new, I'm probably, even though you can go in here and get it, I'll probably also have an MKAL listing and have all of the kits listed in there. But again, right now everything's up. You can go and shop. So I hope you guys like June. As always, let me know what you think. And if you haven't picked up May, this is one of the May themes and this is the other May theme. But of course, you can use any of the themes that you want and you can get some of those month header sheets. So again, if you like May for all of them, you can pick up one of the month headers that matches it and use it for as many months as you want. I think that I also want to say that there's a search products down here that you can search for things. So if you want to search for the month headers, you can. And so I have them all in one spot here as well, where you then kind of go in and pick which one they are. So I have to add the 2 June ones in there, but of course you can just go into those June kits to get them. So anyway, that is it for today's video. If you have any questions at all, you can email me at agirlandherwool.com, and I will see you guys on Friday, where I will be doing my Faux Friday post all about the Caledania shawl. I have vlogged it along the way, so it won't just be me kind of holding it up. It will kind of show you guys it in progress as I work on it. And the other thing I will say too is if you don't want it spoiled, don't watch that video because I will be spoiling it. So you might want to hold off on watching that. And then don't forget that next Friday, May 7th, I will be having a shop update with my favorite kits. There will be other things in the shop update as well. So make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of these videos. And follow me at agirlandherwool on Instagram so you don't miss out on anything. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.